Alright. Hello everyone. Sorry for a little bit of a late start, but I'm back, I'm here, I'm in the flesh. Okay. I was wondering why it wasn't coming up for a second. Alright, where are we? Hello, hello. Alright. So I had a sort of like interesting oops, can we sort of see me? Okay, yeah. Sort of had this strange weekend. So I've been applying for my UK citizenship, and I just that's the reason why I'm a little bit late today. Um, I was doing all that all last week, and I was sort of like stressing out. And now I'm here. I sent off like all my documents and shit like that. But what I need to do as well is I got to get my biometrics done to send over to the UK as well. It's like a biometric enrollment that I need to do, just so like all my fingerprints are down and my current photos taken, all that type of jazz, which is annoying. But yeah, but that's what I've been doing in the last whole weekend and till now, and last week as well. Yeah, I've been drinking some iron brew. We actually get that here. Like I was drinking it since I was a kid, man. Iron brew, like my god. There's a few like Scottish butchers shop that also sells like a whole bunch of different bits and pieces from Scotland and from the UK. I didn't do any searches over the weekend, so I've sort of most likely missed out on them. Um, where are we? Hmm. Damn, he said he messaged on Discord. I didn't see that on Discord. Ooh, actually, I didn't even look at it. Discord. All right, think in general. Baron's chat maybe. Oof. Do we still have a siege? That was on this. That was last week. I'll message on. Oops, nearly knocked over my whole tablet. Okay. So yeah, so we've got dungeons to do today. Next week is MC again. It's Beast Week this week, but it. Nothing to do with the chest anymore. Still need 2 slots filled. Um, what are we looking for now? Oh, that's right. I really wanted to get either. Wait, who was it that is very close to leveling? The Chalga. Chalga. Actually, I don't think I need anyone else from Beast in terms of leaders to level up. Um, so if you're just jumping into the stream now or watching on the vods and stuff like that, uh, yeah, I've started to learn, or I'm starting to learn how to use Unreal Engine, how to create games and stuff like that from scratch. I'll be going through a little bit of that today as well too. But yeah, um, I do feel like the viewerships has gone way down for I think everyone's stream for streaming this game. It's tough, difficult, tough and difficult. It's becoming harder and harder to actually just commit to streaming Warcraft Rumble if there's no proper updates. Um, It's a little bit sad because I haven't heard anything like I haven't heard about any updates or anything like that. So it's quite annoying, but it's sort of good for me just to jump on like jump on like the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, just to jump on and stream and sort of like get all my thoughts down. We'll play the game, we'll play another game, stuff like that. Well, here we go. Oh, then until 6. So yeah, it's gonna do these surges, and then I'm going to do the dungeon, and then I'm actually gonna be switching over to Unreal Engine, because I've started on just learning how to make a game, like tutorial game, like a first-person shooter, and then from there I'm hoping to sort of learn further. Yeah, like I'm just sort of hoping that I can just pretty much make a small indie game, I guess. And I sort of want to put myself. So here's the thing: I keep critiquing Warcraft Rumble, right? I keep critiquing it. I keep you know, cracking the shits about the updates and stuff like that. But I sort of want to just try it myself. If you get what I mean. I sort of want to try the game myself. I try like making a game myself. Um, Especially with this day and age, with Unreal being more user friendly, I would say it feels like very user friendly. It feels like I'm making a Warcraft 3 custom game in Unreal Engine 5, which is so strange to me. Um, I don't know how many people have actually played a Warcraft 3 custom game. It was like Mario Kart, but it was Warcraft, and I don't remember what it's called. But someone, I can't remember if Blizzard were the ones that actually made it. Like some of the Warcraft 3 devs, if they made the map. So I remember you were able to drive in third person and sort of play like Mario Kart. And you can do that back in Warcraft 3. There was also people making like, third person like over the shoulder games for Warcraft 3, which is absolutely crazy back then. And even I was like dabbling into it a little bit too. Um oops. Not a great start, is it? But yeah, like, so the reason why I'm not like, because it's very intimidating making a fucking game in Unreal. It feels very fucking intimidating. But luckily, there's a blueprint system, and the blueprint system sort of does remind me of the Warcraft 3 map editor. So it wasn't as brutal in terms of learning, because in Warcraft 3 you go by the ifs and ands and true and false. That's pretty much like every game, right? Um, Ifs, ands, true and false, and I sort of went by that through like going through Unreal Engine, but it has like a blueprint version of it, and it feels so fucking good, man. It feels like really good to code, I guess. Um, these days, in terms of animations and all that, it feels a lot easier to. Oops. Yeah, it just feels a lot easier to make to do animating now because you can sort of there are programs just to record on your phone or a fuck I'm gonna die here or on a proper camera. Jesus Christ, I had to be a fucking goddamn gargoyle. Um, so you can record not only facial animations with like an iPhone. Not only that, you can also record movement. And there's a program like this is without the suits. I think what it does, it tracks basic movement. Um, yeah, it's crazy, and I sort of want to dabble in it. I sort of want to mess around with it, because then maybe, just maybe, I could make a 3D animated film, you know, and dabble into that, because then that opens up so many options for me, like creatively. Like it really opens up creatively, like especially trying to transfer skills to and from filmmaking, you know. Oof, that hurt so bad. Uh, that, oh. Oh my god, the gargoyle again. Okay, I have to switch. I can't use this team. Okay, hopefully this time we'll have a better there he is. Much easier. Another bat rider. Is that a gargoyle? Jesus Christ. They had to make this really fucking annoying, didn't they? But yeah, like I'm sort of learning how to make an FPS first because I think that would help broaden my understanding of how Unreal Engine works and how to code and all that type of shit. Then in the future, I might make. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make an RPG or if I'm gonna make like a single player, like just a story. Like I'm just not sure yet. But yeah, it's pretty exciting. Is either that or make an arcadey type game at first. Like I'm just not too sure because I sort of want to be able to make a game quick. I sort of want to be able to release it not within a year, but maybe around a year's time, a little bit after. But something that's sort of in my wheelhouse, pretty much. Like so, yeah. It's quite interesting, quite fun so far. So I'm 80 at the same time. I haven't had fucking lunch or breakfast or anything like that. So busy today. So yeah, I think we'll see how the way that journey goes. Because I've been watching other people try to wrap their head around trying to wrap their head around actually making a game from scratch and being like a solo dev. Like I already know how hard it is to be a solo filmmaker, um, or working in a very small team, like less than 10 people. So I can't imagine how crazy difficult it would actually be for Oops, please start attacking the other guys. Okay, good, we killed him in time. Um, yeah, I just can't imagine how long it would actually take. It must take forever. Because for me, I could technically make a short film. Like so this is the differences. This is why I think the game dev, game creating, game making, and stuff like that. I think that is the hardest compared to making films. Because films, I could just all of a sudden, I can just make a film on a weekend, no script. I just grab two actors or one actor, and I can just go off and make a film. It may not be the greatest film, but I could just go out and do it. Um, Compared to video games, making a video game. Maybe if I had like further knowledge, I could probably make a 2D platformer by myself. But other than that, man, I just have no idea. I just for me, I just can't fathom how hard it'll actually be to make a game. So I'm sort of testing myself here, and I've always been interested in video game creation. Like back in high school, like for me when I was in high school, I really enjoyed fucking around on Game Maker. Like the early days of Game Maker. People at high school were making like flash games as well. Like it was very interesting. I think flash game making was a lot easier. I don't remember, but everyone in high school that did media, multimedia, sort of just made all these games and shit, which is crazy. Oop, let's just fucking murder all them in one go. Oh my god, they just can't even go anywhere. That's awesome. Hmm. Oops, I missed. No, they're gonna heal Jaina? No. Damn it. I was trying to get the last off. Alright, one more surge and then I'll do dungeons. And after dungeons, I'm gonna go back into learning how to use Unreal Engine. Sorry for not talking that much, guys. Just eating and thinking and focusing and all that. Oof. But yeah, I won't be PvPing today. Um, I'm just like sort of like I said from last week. I'm just sort of like I'm not sure if I'm having a burnout from this game, but I'm having burnouts from multiple games. Dota has been shitting me off the wall this whole pretty much last week or this weekend. It's just been shitting me, man. The players, like, I just down ranked 2 ranks. I just went down ranked, like, sorry, D ranked, and it was pissing me off, man, because like I'll be doing the right thing. I'll be like playing my role, and then like so like for instance, when I play when I play support, I'm playing a support, an actual support hero, and then my carry always tries to play something stupid all the time, like a stupid hero that just doesn't work. It just never works. And one of them being that has been chosen a lot recently was Void, Faceless Void. And he is like weak. He is so weak, and you need such a great start. And because you don't have that great start with Void, they're just much more better heroes to use. It's fucking annoying, man. Like we're already on the back foot straight away, and then after that, we're you know, like if I'm playing carry, then my supports always pick another carry and pretend that the support. No, no, I supported like this before. Like, oh, like Jesus Christ. And it's so annoying that these players just don't get banned, straight up banned, because they do it every fucking game. And it just shits me off the wall. It really shits me off the wall. And we just end up losing. So, like, I had the same players for the whole weekend, including, like, yesterday and day before, and I just fucking D-ranked. I D-ranked because of these people. Ridiculous. No, so we either have no supports, or when I do support, I am the only support. It's crazy. And then not only that, our carry is fucking bad. I think it's dungeon time, eh? I've always hated Dead Mines. Always, I've always hated it. Happening here. We just need to keep getting Hogger out. Oop, this ain't good. Oh god. Oh, at least he ran into it. And he's dead too. That's actually really, really, really. Which way we're gonna go? We're gonna go this way, and we're gonna sheep them all. Please kill him. Bugger out again. I have to drop on here, that one there. Oh god. Oh, he's not dead? Shit. I thought he was fucking dead. I honestly thought he was dead. Now I don't know why I sheeped. Maybe this will around a bit. Sort of. Hmm. Oh my god. This is crazy how I can't even fucking push fast enough. Around, hopefully. Please kill him. I don't know how we're gonna fight all this. Oh my god. I don't think I'm actually gonna fucking kill anyone. Oh my god. How am I gonna do this as fucking Hogger? Oh, please kill them all. Okay, please kill them all. Okay, we'll get all these. I've got another Hogger. Could be much more powerful, maybe? Oh my lord. Oh my god, I'm getting fucking melted. I am getting fucking melted. Here these fuckers come. Lovely to see. As always. Trying to get to bloody sheep and this combo. Sheep and explosion. So we do this and then this. This. Then we've got to get the harpies out this way. And hopefully win before we die. That's tragic. That is fucking tragic. Maybe I got enough to drop a bomb. Oh, he's nearly dead. Here we go. I think this will do it. Thank fuck. So sad that I can't sit here and talk as much as I want to. Um, like I normally do. Because the sad thing is, there's just nothing much happening in the game. Can't really discuss too much about the game either, so it's pretty difficult. Hmm. Wait, with Dead Minds, which one's this? Wait, which fight is this again? We just beat Cookie. First thing. Okay. Need. Yep, of course. Here they come. Oh my god. But yeah, after I do some dungeons today, guys, like after I finish these dungeons, I'm pretty much going to be continuing on learning how to use. Not sure if I'll. Yeah, like because I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stream for today because oh shit, is he bringing out the big boy? Okay. Oh no, I fucked up. Oh fuck, I fucked up hard there. That's not good. Okay, let's see if we can do it because we can do it technically from the top. Let's just put him through. Makes it easier. Can definitely fight a whole bunch of them. Okay. Now we're getting something. Well, guys, it's taken a while, but we're finally there. Who's in taking? Oh, of course it did. Of course it did. Why wouldn't it? Alright, we'll speed across with harpies. You're about to kill it with just harpies. That mother. Oh my god. We might be able to collect so many of them here. Very nice. Uh oh. Uh oh. That's a lot of ogre badge. Ogre badge. Ogre badge eye. He's definitely gone. Dang, fuck. Yeah, just gotta do it 2 more times and then I'll figure out what I'm gonna do next. Live still? Thank. Oh my god, thank Jesus. Those core hounds should not be dying. Hmm. Good to go through the first cycle, that's fine. Those bastards. Hey, his bastards. Honestly. Of course, we're gonna be using it on boss. Let's see if it works for this too. It should. Like, I don't see why. That's a lot of damage. Oh shit, we're not even done. I really love this fucking combination of Chaga. Core Hounds, Chaga, and fucking and the Arcane Blast. Come on. We need more of these boys out. Ooh, okay, one of them is actually attack. Oh fuck, they're both attacking. Damn, I lost them. Now I'm back to a normal cycle. It's not good. Back to a normal cycle. Okay. Oh, I have to finish it. I have to finish it. Go on, Core Hounds. This is brutal. I've always hated this dungeon. Always. Always hated it. I think it's so stupid. Always been a ridiculous dungeon, in my opinion. I'll just keep blasting the boss. Heaps of time. I'm gonna have to wipe everyone out here. Maybe. Jeez, it just knows when to play it all. It's so fucking crazy how the way this bot works. I just never have time to actually like they're just like perfectly timed. Everything's perfectly timed for them. Come on. Don't you dare. I need that fucking gold, bitch. I gotta keep splitting my units. Sort of don't really have a choice here. Okay, 30 seconds remaining. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh my god. After all that time pushing. Oh my fucking god, man. Frustrating. Absolutely fucking frustrating. I hate this fucking dungeon. It's just like the length of, like, the distance to get to the fucking bosses, man. If you noticed, in all three dungeons for Dead Mines, the fucking distance to get to them is insane. You compare it to any other dungeon. Like some dungeons are literally pretty much straight lines to get to the boss. Man, fucking this one is just the distance, man, just to get to them. The fucking distance. I need a better start to, because like I kept getting 6-cost core hounds. Ugh. Like we needed. See, this is the fucking start that I wanted. Now we're fucking going somewhere. That, do that. Go this way for the first time ever. Yes, he can go that way. I'll use this here. I'll start working on this. And it's a 6-cost at the end. Oh, fuck me. I'm back to a 6-cost. That is crazy. Oh my god. I'm back to a 2-cost again. How the fuck did I get stuck in this cycle? Oh, just blast them. Can't have those trolls out. I will though get more core hounds. I think I just need to keep cycling way more core hounds. More and more. Or else it ain't gonna work. Then I'll just keep singing like Murlocs to back up instead of just relying on Arcane Blast. Yeah, I think this is working. See, now I'm like to a 1-cost. Back to a 1-cost. Jesus Christ. It's just because of how large the map is altogether. Corehound, stop chasing the kobold! Maybe this is where we start blasting. Much better. Much better. Jesus, that took a while. Because there's no point just playing a normal 6-cost bloody Corehound and just playing it normally, because then it's too slow. Because you want your Corehounds to be out to sort of generate that extra time for yourself. Ooh, that's powerful. That is really powerful. Especially for Chalga, that's really, really powerful. I have to blossom straight away. Fucking go. Okay. Of course. Of course, I just gave him all. We're waiting to blast the next set. These bad boys. Blast. This. They're trying to backdoor. Yeah, these towers should definitely go. Unless they're going to spawn here. Ooh, nah, both my core hounds are dead. Oh, I got the tower though. I have to wait for them to get closer. Oh wait, the core hound survived! Woo! I didn't expect that. Blasting. Please survive. No. Of course not. Actually, they're gonna die at my base, so that's fine. I'm gonna actually send both this way. So hopefully I can split one of them up. So one of them goes down this way, the other one should turn. Okay, good, that actually worked. This. That's a lot of minis running out to try and kill me. That was huge. Get this here. Oh, one cost core hounds. Nice. I didn't know how that was gonna fare. I was a little bit worried about it for a bit. Yeah, it's not gonna make much of a difference, sadly. This is a hard one because I technically don't want to send core hounds anywhere. Take him. It's nice, nice. So that's what I was worried about. That was exactly what I was worried about. At least they don't resurrect each other. At least they do not do that. That would suck, man. Oof. It'll be painful. This is going to be painful, man. Please freeze him. Please freeze him down. No matter what, I need to keep splitting him. The core hounds. Oh god. I'm definitely trying a different approach. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's probably worse than the bloody multi-giants. Oh, I can't believe I hit that cycle. Pretty much what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do one big push. Take the long route. Do the S route. So doing the S route is like this pretty much. Just nothing but this. All the way through. As many minis as possible. Keep going. More and more. Because eventually I'm gonna have so many like corehounds and minis on the field, it'll be ridiculous. It wouldn't even matter. Warlock's this way. Who's it sending? Multi-drive. Oh, I'll be able to kill. Like they won't be able to kill any corehounds. Almost impossible. Almost. It looks like I'm about to get murdered. They're both resing. Looking good. Okay, yeah, they're up. Okay, this is looking pretty good. 6 corehounds sitting there. They got 2 ogre mages just fucking going ham. Oh my god, they got their DPS out. I have to burn them. I have to burn them. Oh my god, they killed them all. Oh my god, those ogre mages like fucked everything. Fucking ruined everything. Christ. Please don't die. Okay. That's not good. I don't want those out. Chalga, start bombing. One more. Get rid of this fucking tower, please. Sending Ogre Mage through, that's fine. We can actually kill the Ogre Mage with Corehounds, that's fine. Oh my god, they ripped through! Oh my lord. We're still going. We're still going. Oh my god. And my corehounds have sort of made it through on the other side as well. That's crazy. I have to blast these. Oh wait, no. Oh, we're getting a lot of them. That's fine. It's actually fine. Oh my god. There goes all my fucking vultures. Oh, who did it take? Okay, he took a Murloc. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Just fucking go. This is ridiculous. Go, just blast. I'm just over it. Get rid of him. Oh my god, that took a while. Holy shit. Fucking hell. What a bad lineup that I used. Fucking hell. Okay, one more. One more. That's all I gotta do. One more. One more, and then I am going to. I'm not sure if I should jump onto Unreal Engine and just show you guys what I'm trying to do, what I'm working on, or I play Destiny 2. I have no idea what I should be doing. Who's this old mer guy? I have to have a delayed start there. Oh, that's all these memories are just flooding back to me, man. Ugh. And what do I mean by that? Because this motherfucker uses chain lightning like crazy. Just always uses chain lightning. Any chance it fucking gets. And it's real fucking annoying. I'm gonna call big damage here. Don't really have a choice. Sad. Would be forever hooking this fucker, man, honestly. At least there's the AoE damage going on. At least there is. Damn it, I don't have enough for Starfall to actually make it through. Piece of shit though, I need to stop that. Or else he'll fucking get everything. Ugh. I can't believe I'm forcing myself to go to the left. Ridiculous. Okay. Old Merco died again somehow? Man, I've always hated this fucking map. I've always fucking hated this fucking dungeon, this specific fight. I've always hated it, man. It's just never fucking good. All it does is pisses me off. All it fucking does is piss me off. It never fucking makes me happy. I hate seeing dead mines. Absolutely hate seeing it. Oh my god, X. Oh, chain lightning. Please let me Starfall at least. Let me fucking Starfall at least. Didn't die. Oh, of course not. Why wouldn't he die? Why wouldn't he fucking die? I'm about to die. Ridiculous. Trying to get to this one spell. I'm not sure if that's gonna kill him. So, just gonna drop that all around him. Hope for the best. It hasn't done. Oh, I did it. It did it. Oh my god. Fast Mini's getting stealth. Mmm. Not too bad. Don't know how this is gonna fare. I don't know how this is gonna fucking fare, man. Oh god, I don't have a good start here. Or maybe I do. Hold on, I can sort of cleave them all. Oh, this is gonna be terrible, but I have to try. Okay, I think I managed to kill most of them. Ugh. Trying to sit here and cop a bit of damage, I think. Now. Fuck, I really need those towers. Go, 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 go. God, don't let the dragon. Yes, it fucking lived. It fucking lived. Fairy dragon lived. Thank fuck. I should have went. Should go this way. Oh, don't go that way. Don't go that way. Starfall. Okay, nice. This is looking really good. Hmm. Oh, please heal him. Oh, it healed like nothing. It did nothing. That's embarrassing. Shit. Wait, they're not moving. They've been there for ages. Now they are. As soon as they got attacked. Not sure how well this is gonna go. Oh, we'll give it a go. Give it a try. Very nice. Very, very nice. The Abominations MVP. MVP. Okay, one more. One more, then I'm gonna figure out what the fuck I'm doing for the rest of the stream. Flying Minis game poison. Hmm. I want that. Okay. I'm just waiting. Need like a full set. Oh, here comes the hooks. They're all just gonna get cleaved as well. Devastating. Olmoko's gonna pull off a lot of damage here, I think. Oof, man, he's hit so hard. Over. Oof. I thought it was gonna be a lot more harder for some reason in my head, but I think it was just Chowga. Okay, that's all the gold. I need to check my Discord because I know one of them needs help. He's away. Okay. Just trying to think of what to do. What to do, guys? So pretty much like on the weekend, all I did was like I just sort of took a break. I didn't really look at anything Warcraft Rumble related. I tried to contact the devs. I tried to like see if there's any fucking form of updates going on, man. I was doing a little bit more research. Whereas like there has been chatter, but there's nothing. It's just feedback, I guess. I think it's just feedback. Hmm. Yeah, so like there's nothing much really going on for like Warcraft Rumble. And obviously I was, normally I'll just crack the shits, but I'm just sort of tired. I'm like extremely tired. Just from work. From work and lodging my UK citizenship. So yeah, like I've been doing that a lot. Sort of just been stressing out about that. Other than that, Dota's been pissing me off, and then I decided to go and play other games. I started playing Warcraft 3 again. Just doing 3v3s, and totally suck at it. The only race I know how to play in Warcraft 3 is Orc, and I'm not even good at playing Orc. The only reason why I play Orcs is because of the Bat Riders. That's all. That's all the reason why I fucking play. Um, all I do is I defend the entire time. All I do is defend. I defend with like whatever heroes I use, and I also use like Darkspear trolls. A whole bunch of Darkspear trolls in the base. I have burrows out the ass. I have watchtowers out the ass, just so it takes longer for them to try and assault my base, even though they will successfully destroy it. The problem is, I have two sets of Bat Riders. Like I have two groups of Bat Riders. Um, when I know they're coming to my base, I wait for them to start engaging on my base. Then I start leveling their fucking town hall, or their main, town hall, or the like I can't remember all the names, So like, and that's pretty much all I do. I level their town hall so they can't teleport back. Then I take out all their barracks, anything that produces units. I take it out and pretty much win the game. That's the only thing I know how to do in Warcraft 3. But to get to the Bat Riders and to get to all that type of shit, I sort of have to play like as if I'm playing Zerg in StarCraft. And even with that, like even with I actually reinstalled StarCraft. Wait, did I uninstall it straight away after I had one fucking loss? I'm gonna have a look. Yeah, I did. Yeah, on the weekend I installed StarCraft and then I uninstalled it because I was like, oh, do people play this game still? And I jumped in, and surprisingly, so no one was playing team games. Like no one was playing team games at all. So I played solo 1v1 unranked, and I just got my ass kicked so bad. It was Protoss. Like, I hate versing Protoss in general. Like, to me, I just can't wrap my head around them. Like, I'm always really bad at playing Protoss, and I'm very bad at going against them either. Like, because man, so many good Protoss players just have everything straight away. Like, they just fucking have everything. They can produce so many units so fucking quick. All the stalkers and all that. Me, I'm just maybe like 30 Zerglings running around with maybe either roaches or Hydralisks, maybe a couple, a handful. And then I'm dead. Man, like, I've got really bad at StarCraft. Unless I play Terran. If I'm playing Terran, I pretty much know how to defend. Like, I have to always play defensively. I'm just too fucking slow these days. But that being said, if I was playing Company of Heroes, now that's a different story. Like, Company of Heroes 3, I have a really, really good win rate. I have like a fucking 93% win rate in Company of Heroes 3. And all I do is play Great Britain. Like, I just play the Brits. And all I do is I get about 3 to 4 engineers out, like engineer squads. I take over a majority of the map. I power tech, like I just straight tech to getting the Stuart tanks. And I get, as soon as I got 1, 2, or 3 Stuart tanks, so I have like one, was it Bromley or Bradley or something like that? I think it's Bradley. I have one Bradley driving around just causing havoc, and then I have like pretty much when I'm ready, I surround their base with Stuart tanks. And if they get anti-tanks, it doesn't matter because I have so many engineers out there. And engineers are hard to kill for the Brits for Company Heroes 3. And yeah, I just storm them. I just camp them every time there's a tank. Like, even if they get a fucking medium tank out, even if they got a medium tank out, my god, they get punished. Because the awesome thing about a Stuart tank is you can just zerg them. Like, you literally zerg them. Like, as soon as one tank comes out, you just surround them. So you do it as if it's like real life. Yeah. So in real life, how the way in World War II, they distracted solo tanks. If it's a solo tank that they knew they can't penetrate with, like from the front or the sides, and they have to go towards the back, then what they do is you go as a platoon, as a group, like as a battle group, like either 3 tanks, 4 tanks, or a set of 7 in World War II. And whatever the enemy tank is targeting, that tank will pretty much halt, start firing to draw its attention and make sure it's keeping its attention. And then that tank, in most cases, will get blown up. In most cases, but it really depends on who the enemy tank is targeting. Then all the other tanks flank. Every other tank flanks and hits it from the back or from the side. But technically, the best way to take out a tank in real life in general, like in terms of back then World War II, was to literally swarm with infantry. If you could swarm it with infantry, it's just much better to do so. Smoke bomb it, smoke grenades, go right up to the tank, and just fucking open the hatches and start blasting them. That's if it was a lone tank. If it was by itself. If it wasn't by itself, most tanks. This is what I find interesting about history in World War II. There are just some tank commanders that are just by themselves, and it mind boggles me, man. They're just out there by themselves, just doing shit. And I think most people would know about the German tank ace. I can't remember his name. He laid waste. Sorry, there's something in my eyes. That's why I keep fucking rubbing my eyes. There is this German tank ace. Like, he started off as a half-track driver or something like that. He drove half-tracks, and then he got promoted to a Panzer II or a Panzer III. I can't remember exactly. And he laid waste in just a Panzer II or III. He laid waste to, like, I would like to say it could have been 8 tanks by himself, 8 allied tanks by himself, and then from there he got promoted. And then when they gave him a tiger tank, my god, like sorry, there was a town. He was sort of waiting on the hill, and he blasted like before, like so. There's a whole line of tanks going down this road in World War II. The Brits and all that, and I think Canadians as well. And that one Tiger Ace just shot the first tank, the one at the very front, so that everyone halted. Then he shot the one at the back, and then he just laid waste to every single one of them one by one. And they had no idea where he was shooting from. I think in history, I think it's Bocage. I think it was Bocage. Where it was. Hold on, I was gonna have a quick look. Touch Death, how you doing, man? Tiger Ace. I think it was Bocage. It was Bocage. Oh, I don't know how to say it properly, but Michael Whitman. That's it, Michael Whitman. Actually, they put that in Company Heroes. I remember now. He ended up defending in a small village by himself, but they eventually got their ass kicked. Like, well, he eventually got his ass kicked, but he killed so many men. He destroyed so many tanks. It was crazy. Like, yeah, it's like one of the craziest tank defenses ever. Especially it's being a Tiger tank. Like, how many tanks can actually penetrate the frontal armor of it? But a Tiger tank has massive weaknesses. Like, has very bad flaws. Pretty much being the exhaust at the back, which has like no armor, no shielding whatsoever, and you just shoot that and it's pretty much over for the Tiger tank. Yeah, I don't know why I'm talking about Tiger tanks. I think talk about Tiger tanks as strategy. But anyways, okay, let's quickly look at the grid. I just want to see if there's anything I need to get. Really? Or nope. 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 Nothing that I want here. But yeah. I'm trying to think what I want to do now. Yeah, I've already been streaming for almost an hour and a half. It's either I show you guys what I'm doing in Unreal Engine and talk about me trying to learn how to make video games now, or I play Destiny 2. What I'll do is I'll quickly explain why I all of a sudden just started to use Unreal Engine and just started to go on this fucking route. So like I said before, in high school, I kept meddling with Warcraft 3 map creator, and I also a world editor, and I also kept messing around with Game Maker back then, like making really crappy 2D platformers. Like just like a single map, just jumping around and doing all the basic stuff. Um, and it was hard. It was hard to actually do shit. It was hard to program stuff. Like Game Maker tried to make it easy, where you just do drag and drop stuff back then in terms of coding. We're talking about 2006, 2007 or something like that. Maybe it could have been like 2008. But yeah, I kept meddling with all that type of shit. Warcraft 3 map editor or world creator, like that, I used to make custom maps. And I used to mess around with coding in Warcraft 3. But then I pretty much stopped because I went to filmmaking. I did that, but now I have all this knowledge in filmmaking, lighting, camera work, cinematography, directing, and stuff like that. And I'm just interested. Warcraft Rumble in general has sort of made me really interested in game making. Because in my mind I keep saying it's not that hard to develop, even within a month, a proper UI system, a proper drafting system, a proper invites and observations and stuff like that. Like, to me, it just doesn't seem that hard. But I know for a fact, me saying that right now, saying it's not hard, is pretty much false, because it is hard. It is fucking difficult. It's like everyone here. It's like trying to turn an average viewer into a filmmaker. It's sure people can just use their mobile phones and make a on a technical standard, yes, a film. Is it going to be a good film? No. Is it going to be properly edited? Probably most likely not. Is it going to have really good sound design? Probably not. If not, nothing at all. Yeah, fuck, there's something in my eyes, man. Oh my god, it's killing me. Oh, I don't know what it is. All of a sudden, like, my eyelids have just sort of gone dry. And, like, it's irritated. As if there's, like, plants, pollen or something in here. Jesus. Ooh. But yeah, I was trying to think, like, to me, it sounds like it's not that difficult to make a game. Like, it just doesn't sound that difficult. But that's me saying that coming from like a filmmaking background. Like, I can make feature films. I can make feature films from start to finish, and I can make them at a very high level. With literally next to no budget as well, because I do have a proper cinematic camera. I have all the knowledge in the world, 12 plus years, nearly 14 years in film industry. Actually, longer than that. Sorry, fuck, it's longer than that now, was it? 2024. Yeah, longer than that, since 2009. Since 2009, I've been doing films. So, I can sort of translate what I learned in filmmaking to also game creating. And then what I've learned from Warcraft 3 back in the day, from what I've learned from Game Maker back in the day. It's still the same commands. There's still the same commands: true, false, ifs, and ands. Like, it's just that's pretty much all it really is. And there's now these days there's so much tutorials and just like what Touch there says, there's AI around with AI around, and all the pocket filmmakers around and creators are just having a hard time. Um, pocket filmmakers, yeah, that's absolutely correct. And do you know who to sort of blame for that? It's DSLR filmmaking. So ever since DSLRs, so we're talking about cameras, ever since they were able to do movie mode and record video, it got to a point where people started making films using DSLRs because it was cheaper. So that was during the so when the DSLR phase came out, DSLR, I'm not gonna lie, was more superior than digital. Like digital video camera shit. Um, so all this might not make sense to you guys, but back in film school we were using it was a Sony. It was a fuck. Is it Sony? We're using a Sony EX3, like proper digital broadcast camera. But at the same time, people had the option to use a Canon 7D Mark II or a 5D Mark II. It was one of them. And the quality in picture difference was huge. Like the DSLR was killing the fucking broadcast cameras, because broadcast cameras you can't change their lenses like, well, on the shittier ones. But you could have a DSLR and make your image look great and your videos look great. The problem is the story could be shit, the acting could be shit. You might not have the right lenses. You might not have great audio. Your editing might be really shit, and the color grading might be really fucking shit. So it really comes down, because even during that time I was still filming on Super 8 and 16 mil. Like, I can still do it today. I still know how to put film together. Like, literally, I can still put I can load up the fucking loader, I guess. You have this little container where you put the film, the actual film reel through, hook it up, lock it in the spool in the 16mm camera, include. But you have to do it all in a tent, and you have to do it off by memory and feel, because you can't just put your head in the tent, because if any light will expose the film. So you sort of had this sort of like little dark tent that you had to learn how to do it without seeing it, without seeing what you're doing. So you need to know the ins and outs of the cartridge, of the film cartridge, slap it all together, make sure no dust has gotten on the film, chuck it on the 16mm camera, and go for it. Yeah, it's like the old school cameras where they hide under the cloth. Nah, they don't do that. That's like, they don't hide under the. They just it's a little tent where no light gets through. It's sort of got two pockets. So you put the stuff in, you slide it in, while it's all enclosed still, and then you have like two little holes that you can put your arms through, like a surgery fucking thing. And you just got to do it off by memory, and it's fucking hard to do if you don't know what you're doing with that. But yeah, I still know how to do all that shit. Super 8 is different. Super 8 is a little cartridge, like a little square box, and you just put it in the you just put it in the camera. Like that one is not as difficult because it's all in the one little case. So yeah. But I fucked around with 16mm quite a lot. I fucked around with 35mm. Never messed with what was it, 70, 72, 75mm, 72? I think 75mm. Did not mess with that one because that shit is fucking so expensive. Oh my god. Because everything is done by meters. It's not like I'm trying to remember. It was 100 meters. So in Super 8 you had a 100-meter cartridge, which shot about maybe 4 minutes or so. So if it's 100 meters and it's running at 24 frames a second, then you sort of calculate it, and that's how much you've got per meter. I've totally forgot what the math was, but yeah, I'll fucking. It roughly equaled out to like 4 minutes or so, 4 or 5 minutes or so. And then if you have the 400 meters, actually I could be wrong. If you have 400, because I know 400 meters ended up being roughly 7 minutes worth of footage, I think. No, actually, that means I might be right. I might be right. It's just, I think 100 meters might be way less. Could be way less. But yeah. Yeah, but the Leica lenses were all insane. Yeah, like lenses never change. You can use a lens that was probably made in 1930 something, and they'll still look as good today. It's just film quality has changed. The film quality, the gate in the camera, and image processing has all changed. Because the reason why old films look like old shitty films is because it's all analog. It's all analog, and it's reprinted onto another film, and that becomes your, because you have a master reel, which is the one that's fully exposed, and it's the one that's actually been spliced together. So you splice different scenes and shit like that going through the fucking reels. You splice that together, that becomes the master reel. But then that master reel gets re-exposed onto a fresh reel, and that's how they made copies of it, of people's films. But it came down to the quality of the reprint. Like the reprint could be just shit as well, because the exposure quality could have been absolutely terrible. The film quality could have been absolutely terrible. But yeah, but that's, I don't know how we're from game making to now fucking giving lessons on history lessons on film, but but yeah, going all the way back now to Unreal Engine. And me trying to dabble into Unreal Engine because, so there's been ideas talked about between me and my mate, in terms of like 3D animation. There's been talks between me and my mate about design and, you know, implementing our filmmaking skills with Unreal Engine. But then with the quality of technology today, We don't need a massive studio to make a 3D animated film. We don't need a massive studio to make a game either. Um, we know how to build sets in real life. We know how to dress sets in real life. We know how to make props in real life. So all we really need, because here's the thing, you can make the props in real life. Then you just get your phone and you do like a 360. You take photos and you do a 360 video of it. And there's a program that just generates the 3D fucking image of it, of what you're recording into the fucking program. And then you just take the item out, and now it's in your fucking Unreal Engine. So it's like, now there are massive amounts of possibilities for us as filmmakers to use Unreal Engine, like at a very low level, like not even industry level, like it's super independent, you know. And that's why I'm sort of trying to learn how to use it. How does that relate to like the scripting part of, you know, writing script, which you don't have to write script. You can just use Blueprint instead of C++. Because you want to animate shit. You want to be able to animate shit. You want to be able to, you know, process the environment in that world in Unreal Engine as well, of what's going on there. People have made really cool fucking scenes from scratch, and I'll be able to do it too. Like, I'll be able to translate real life objects into Unreal Engine very fucking easily. And I'll be able to build my own scenes that I've wanted. And we just yeah, so yeah, like that's pretty much what we're thinking of. We don't need suits with ping pong balls on them to sort of record our animation. You don't need that roughly anymore. If you're doing home projects and basic animations, all you need is, I think people sell on Amazon or even eBay, there's like a little headset thing that you put your iPhone. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has to still have to be an iPhone at the moment. You can put an iPhone, and the iPhone records the person's face for their facial animations. But the recording can just be without that suit now. You don't need that suit anymore, which is pretty fucking crazy. You just need to make sure that you have full frame of their body, of doing the animations and stuff like that, and it gets translated to the fucking engine, or to another program, then to the engine. It's crazy. It's crazy. So that's what I want to learn, because if I can make, like, if I can actually make a 3D animated film as a test and also make a game, that'll be sick. That'll be absolutely sick. Cause yeah, I'm just pondering about all that type of shit at the moment. But yeah, all right, let's go into. I'll sort of show you guys, like, it's just a tutorial. It's nothing special. I'm sort of watching tutorials from Unreal Sensei or Sensei. That's pretty much what I'm doing at the moment. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Actually, it shouldn't crash anything. I have one of the best PCs I've ever built. Shouldn't crash shit. Okay. What I'll do is I'll close this for now, because there's nothing else I need to do in Warcraft Rumble. But a game that I want to make in. I'll just let this load before I change it over. But yeah, the game. There is a game that I want to make. I sort of want to make, like, just one small game for FPS, just to see if I can actually do it. Like, and that's going to give me like tutorial how to build sets in Unreal Engine, how to engage with NPCs and stuff like that, and have a little bit of animation. But then I'm gonna also make a proper game after that, because I think the small one for FPS, sort of just to go around, talk, and maybe shoot a gun here and there, that will sort of give me the basics of learning how to do the very bare minimum for creating like a single player FPS shooter, or like, you know, like just a normal game, I guess. But I do want to make either a third person version of like a Lost Kingdoms type game. Um, I'm not sure if it's gonna be single player or if it's co-op or anything like that. Like I like what I need to do and what I need to keep saying to myself, just like anything else, just like in filmmaking. I have to keep telling myself to draw myself back and think very small first. Think very, very small. Like focus on the first thing I need to do. And that's pretty much like what I'm doing. Which one? I'm gonna also try and figure out switch over. Oops, that's just the load screen. Give me a sec, guys. Turn this one off. For most people, they're gonna see like what everything else, but I'll sort of go into depth what I've learnt a bit. Okay. Maybe there it is. Okay. Okay, so now I think I have to. Actually, I think I have to switch the category on Twitch. Give me a sec, guys. Because it's definitely not Warcraft Rumble. Game. What's it on the game making? Is it game making? Or is it software? I think software. Is it software? Software and game development. Here we go. There we go. So I'm just gonna put my tablet away real quick. Sorry about that. So I have better access. But you're gonna hear some disconnections in here and there, guys, but don't freak out. It's just me. It's just my shit. Okay. Oops. Move some shit out of the way. Give me a sec, guys. But I sort of want to show you what I've fucked around with a little bit because I'm just learning the tutorials from Unreal Sensei. Okay. So if you've ever jumped into Unreal Engine before, like the actual Unreal Engine, pretty much what you're seeing right now is. Oops. Is this gonna lag on me for some reason? Actually, I don't even think it's this. No, I don't think it's this one. Shit, which one is it? It's really lag at the moment. I have no idea why. Open up a different project. What is it? I think it's this one. Actually, no. Sorry. I actually no. My bad. I know where it is. It's actually on my desktop. Now I'm gonna be loading like 1,000 different fucking things. Give me a sec. Somewhere this. It's definitely not this one. I don't see my task manager. What's happening with task manager? Is it killing itself? Okay, memory's running alright, CPU's running right. Yeah, this is definitely another one. Give me a sec, guys. The reason why it's running slow because I have another hard drive. I chucked these projects onto a normal hard drive, which was not the way to go. Okay, where's my desktop? Desktop. First person template. Unreal project. Okay. Okay, let's go browse. No. Desktop. This one. Okay, I think this one's it. I think this one's it. Yes, this is it. This is the one. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Now it's running much more smooth. You guys can see that shit? Okay, cool. So right now, I've sort of fucked around with just coding these one. So this is from the tutorial from. Obviously, it's literally nothing right now. Literally nothing. But when I go into, okay, how the fuck do I do it again? I go here. Okay, I sort of want to open up this. Okay, good. Now it's gonna open up again. That's good. Content drawers. Yes, this shit. Give me. Yeah, I think only these two. So this is the shit that I'm learning, and pretty much what is going on. All this shit. If you have no idea what's going on, if you've never seen this before, it'll make no fucking sense to you. But like, even to me right now, it makes very, very little sense to me. Like, I'm still trying to learn shit. But when I see certain phrases like boolean, integer, a string, text, vectors, and all that type of shit, and transform, that actually makes a lot of sense because, like, to me it does. Because if you've messed around with Warcraft 3 world editor, it's the same shit. It's literally the same fucking shit, which is fucking crazy. So right now, so the cool thing about all this is, so if I open up my game here, when I'm actually performing stuff in the game, it tells me what's actually running in the background as a script. So score 1, score 2. How do I do it? Debug. No, how the fuck do I do it? There's a way to see all this work. Give me a sec. Baby, can I see it all here? No? How the fuck do I do it? Is it this? Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. So I just hit a score. It says add score, update score, and that. When I double click that, it goes onto my, so up here. So if I go back to target game tab, I created sort of here. How do I do this? Is it comment? Oh yeah, it is comment. It is comment. So I'm fucking learning. This is crazy. Oh, because I'm in the game. Sorry. Get rid of that. Get rid of all this. I don't want this. Okay. So if I select that, press C, I can comment that. So there's like my scoring system. So like, pretty much by coding small shit that made sense to me back in Warcraft 3 out of all fucking games. Because we're adding a score, I have a scoring system. This little node here is just to add 1 to a specific value that's been set. So the value, so where I want to add that value is to a scoreboard, and our scoreboard. If I double click on update score here, that leads into this WBP / underscore UI. What that means is it's like a blueprint for the UI, and all this, it starts a new event. And if you're familiar with Warcraft 3 and how events work, an event is like a situation where, according to the situation at hand, what are you trying to achieve? You know, so it's like, in the event of this specific unit, let's say an orc, in the event of this orc model entering a certain space on the field, will trigger another event. And it's like, so like, I remember all that type of shit. So it makes a little bit of sense for me to not be shied away from it. So like I said, if I go that like GM target game, so GM is game mode. Game mode is what hosts all the games. It's like, if you can imagine a giant index, like this is pretty much your index for your game, the rule set, the index, the rule set, what to achieve, what worked, you know, all that type of shit. If I let's have a look at real quick. I just want to show you guys first person character. So here we go, first person character. So like this is all the fucking movement. So if I go, I'm not sure if I can debug it here. Maybe? No. I don't know why. I always have to like play the game first and then it'll start debugging properly. Like I should be able to like just see everything. But see here it says like F. So I made like a key, like an event. If the F key is pressed, it will have a print string which creates a dialogue box in the world. And that will show up here. So if I think it should still work. See, yeah, there. See, I'm pressing F. It says hello world. I can sort of just change that to anything I want, like hello chat. Alright, for instance. Go here. See? Hello chat. So like, but you can do that to anything. It doesn't have to be text. Like if I press F, I forgot how to fucking create all this shit now. So is it key? No. See, like this is where I sort of forget like what the fuck is like. Is it input? I think it's input. So let's say I duplicate real quick. Let's just change the F to keyboard. You know what? Let's try 0 real quick. And then that pressed, so if I left click it, boom, let's just say, see how it says like animations, the actor, so it's like you destroy actor. Like just like fucking suicide. You know, you just suicide your fucking unit. F set lifespan owner, change the ownership of the, yeah, like you can literally just do any, like it all really makes sense to me. F audio, it's like playing a voice. So do you know you got voice commands in video games? Yeah, sometimes you hold down like G or something like that and you have like this little fucking wheel that you can go through and then you let go and it plays an audio. It's the exact same fucking thing. And this is how it all makes a lot of sense to me. This is why it makes a lot of sense to me. If I play sound 2D, play dialogue 2D, play dialogue at location, spawn sound 2D. But yeah, like camera, press F, yeah, get camera view, or play world camera shake, all that type of shit. Actually, let's fuck around with this real quick. Let's do camera shake base, epicenter. So I've never done this before. I have no idea what the fuck I'm looking at. Like play world camera shake. I just want to see what happens when I actually do this. So let's just do it by 5. Let's do everything by 5. Maybe this by fucking 8, and maybe this one 7. In a radius, ooh, let's do 1 out of radius about 3. Fall off. Ooh, let's do like fucking 10. Let's just see how powerful this is. So I have no idea what the fuck I'm about to say. But I play. So I press F, that's hello chat. I hit some scores. Oh, something happened, but then it didn't happen anymore. Because it lagged the fucking game. Camera shake B. Maybe default. Maybe it has to be default. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Not. Camera shake. So I'm trying to think off the top of my head, like how does this work? Try 100. Because maybe it's not that grand of a scale. So that means I'll change this to 100. What's the worst that can happen? Fall off. Let's do fucking 40 or something like that. I'm putting like random numbers in. I have no idea. Oh, I forgot to compile it. Sorry. Oh wait, no, it is compiled. That was weird. No, okay, you know what? I think it's because I do have to tie it to an actual item, like to the actual camera. So I would have to like I would have to like create like a camera or something like that. Like this, like camera view first person or something like this. Let's just say that to there, that to maybe to this desired view, maybe to fucking I have no idea. Let's have a look. Compile. That doesn't work. I'll figure it out eventually. But you know, in terms of like fucking around, like you never know until you start like just fucking around with shit. And so the reason why that didn't work is I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. So waiting on my launch date. Yeah, no. It's a long way. We're talking years away from me even doing anything. Montage, play, rifle, shoot, animation. So left. See how it says left mouse button? Obviously that's so. If I go, I don't know why I can't debug properly. I forgot how to like see the debugging. If how the fuck do I do that again? I totally forgot. Because normally it was here or something like that. It was like, because if you look here, where was it? I don't even know how the fuck to do it anymore. Yeah, I don't know why it's not. I'll have to like, because I totally forgot. I've only been learning this for like a maximum of maybe 3 hours, 4 hours. But spawn projectile, montage play. But the thing is though, you can take this blueprint of like shooting any gun and animations, and you can just sort of look at it and dissect it and knowing can I actually go to where this is? I want to see the actual arms target, return value. Target is skeletal mesh component. Gun arrow, gun world transformation target. So like there is a way to see what's actually enables simulation of. I forgot what it is. I'm trying to find where it actually shows you how, like, it'll show you whatever you've pressed. It shows how it works. So if I click left click, it will highlight this and then it'll go play that, and it'll show you in each and every individual moment of a certain action happening. And it'll tell you if it's working or not, or else the line is broken. So yeah, it's fucking really crazy. Construction script. I haven't learned anything about this yet, so but yeah. But viewport, it tells you like what you're looking at. So as you noticed, obviously that is this what we're looking at here. Right, I can't see my arms, but a little bit of my arms, but that's about it. You're just a camera with fucking arms. This is just an event graph. But yeah, like I said, I'm just slowly learning how. Like, see, instead of score, like let's say kills, I'll change this to kills. Change this to kills. That means this somewhere. Where the fuck is it? Designer? No, it's not designer. This would have to be kills. So as we changed our UI to kills, so if I just compile that real quick, go back into the graph, that should be kills now. So that's kills, see? So instead of score, you can change it to kills. And then eventually you can sort of, like, you know, it says like wave 1 at the top. Like wave 1, how many enemies are left? Like it's, so like that's the stuff I know how to do right now. Like I can definitely do all that. I think that's the only thing I've ever learned. Sorry, is that too loud every time I shoot the gun? Hold on, I can't tell. I'll stop firing the gun. But yeah. to make sure that there's packs for us to splurge on. Oh god. But yeah, I'm just thinking about what game should I make in the future, because I was thinking I either, because here's the thing that we can't do anymore. I can't go back to Warcraft 3 to make a base design in order for me to follow, because that would be the easiest for me to making an actual game. Because if I did it in Warcraft 3 World Editor, that game now belongs to Warcraft, well, in general, because they updated their policies and their user policies ever since they lost the court case against Dota 2. Because you know, people should know this by now, but Blizzard took Valve to court over Dota about the game, the MOBA, the name of it, and all the heroes specifically, because Blizzard were claiming ownership over the game, even though it wasn't in their user agreement at the time. It's like, so right now I do believe Footman Frenzy does belong to Blizzard, because there's an updated game in there. Dota, anything considered as Dota 1 belongs to it. If you guys notice, when you go to Steam, there's Legion TD. Legion TD began in Warcraft 3. And I'm pretty sure there's been a StarCraft version of it. So, but they couldn't call it Legion TD 1, they have to call it Legion TD 2 and completely redesign the whole game and everything. But yeah, so it's really interesting to me. I'm just trying to figure out what type of game could I make that's very arcadey, that I could make, I would say within the next month or two, that we can all play. Like even in chat as well, because I can just give everyone a link. Sounds like we'll be 50 when the game's ready. Oh god. Yeah, I know, right? No, like no, so the game that I want to make, in terms of like just as a first game in general, I sort of want to make an arcadey type game where it's like between 2 to 4 players, that is sort of like Footman Frenzy, where we can just spawn units to go and pretty much kill each other with. Like, I just want to see if I can do something like that, or I take the route of an auto battler, because then I don't have to worry about latency issues, and everyone in the world could technically verse each other, because there is no there shouldn't be any issues. If you guys remember, there was a game called Blood Tournament in Warcraft 3 where each round you have gold to build a certain unit in a certain designated space. Actually, I might show you a video of it. You know, it's just easy to show you guys a fucking YouTube video. Blood Tournament, Warcraft 3. So, this game, I fucking loved this game. That's Lord of the Rings Blood Tournament. Oh shit, that's 1 year ago. So someone made a Lord of the Rings version of it. You know what? We'll probably look at that one real quick. I'll turn down the audio right down, just in case there's like crazy music. Give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna switch windows. Which one is it gonna? I mean, Warcraft 3 Blood Tournament. Here we go. So I'm not sure if. Okay, I think you guys can see that. Is my audio even fucking working? Give me a sec. I'm just gonna turn off this. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. You know what's funny, guys? I didn't even have my speakers on. This whole time I didn't have my fucking speakers on. Give me a second. Okay. Those who've never seen this fucking game, I'll just turn off chat real quick. Those who haven't seen this game before, like, this is Blood Tournament. So what happens is, there's army points and blood points, and you sort of build. Yeah, you choose a civilization or a race, and you drop it down. You build it. If this guy's gonna fucking build one day, here we go. So he builds a hero. That hero can specifically build very certain units. And see how it says like 10 Took archers. So building one of them will spawn in the next round 10 each. So he's doing a whole lot of fucking hobbits. So now that the next round starts, this is an auto battler. And whatever position you put them here, see, it's sort of like these little green grass shows you the direction of where they're going to be facing on the battlefield. And that's where you sort of like put it all in line. And how the way it works, if you guys can see the mini map, there's about 1, 2, 3. There's 4 islands plus a 5th one in the middle. So I think for the first, it's the first 4 rounds you're versing 1v1. But then you are doing a free-for-all, I'm pretty sure. In like round 5 or something like that. So it's an auto battler, you can't control anything. You can't do anything, it's just auto battling. Because this is the type of game that I could make in Unreal Engine. And auto battle is like pretty much quite fun. Like obviously you guys have seen like auto chess type games, which is like there's Dota auto chess, and there's also the League of Legends one. I can't remember what the fuck it's called. There's the League of Legends ones. This one is more just like an army battler instead of like a chess. It's like army battler instead. And because of automate, oh no, yeah, that's right, yeah. So whoever wins out of the small islands, so obviously there will be a winner, unless it could be a draw, depending on what type of units you got. The rest of your army runs down to the center of the map to fight whoever else is left. So it's pretty awesome. It was so funny. It's always awesome to watch, just to see like armies collide like this. And in reference, I'll show you guys another game in reference. I'm not sure how many of you guys have played it. I can't remember what it's called. I'll quickly look on Steam. It's like Art of something. Art of... Oh, damn it. Where is it? Is it in my Steam library? Hold on. Art of War Red Tides. Oh my god. So, I'll show you that game next, guys. So this guy's waiting for all these other armies to finish killing each other, then like everyone fights in the middle. So they're just waiting for the next competitor, which is like either the right island or South Island. Jesus, taking ages. He's using wargans. I'll speed through it just a little bit. But yeah, like the winners go to the middle and they fight and they keep fighting. There's like boss stages. I'm pretty sure there's like boss stages and shit like that, where there's like a boss in the middle. And it's whoever kills it first.
I'll have it up in no time.
I think I'm about to see it. Hold on. Where is it? There's like a boss round. Anyways, fucking... I'll show you guys another one. So, Art of War Red Tides. So, those who haven't seen this fucking game before, this is a...
But that's all good. We can play this.
So, like, this is a auto battler. Like, sort of card spawning auto battler. And I played this a lot.
I'm gonna go with some snipers.
You can see why I was so interested in Warcraft Rumble. Because of this shit. Because obviously I was playing this before Warcraft Rumble. This was out years and years ago.
Are you going for the tried and true strat?
I'm going some riflemen first, and then...
This one's like, you buy certain units...
Yeah.
And it'll tell you to, it'll automatically send a certain amount.
Yeah.
And they all just go out and fight each other. But this was a really cool game. Like, this was really cool. Like, we played this...
No, don't go forward! Yeah, the
Ooh.
snipers.
Oh, the flame.
Oh, dumb.
So how the way 3v3 works, so if you see at the top right here, it shows you which player is about to spawn then their army next. So it's not every single round in 3v3. In 1v1, it's every round you can do it, but in 3v3, only one person can go at a time. So I was thinking maybe making a game, a mix between like Red Tides in terms of graphics wise, like the sort of like Red Tides mixed with Blood Tournament, because then you can have more players, right? You can have 8 players essentially. And I think it's doable because, like, in terms of the appeal, auto battlers have sort of gone to a point where it's just like chess. It's just chess version of it. Can I go back to here? Yep, here we go. So what I wanted to do is create an RTS version of that, of what you guys saw. Like, what do you guys think? Because it's only one map. It's only one map that I have to design. At the very beginning, it can just be 2 different races at the time. So like as a test, I can have two races like different from each other, and I'll just fuck around with like free assets and shit like that for now. So if you can sort of like imagine, where are we? No, stop that. So if you can sort of imagine, it needs a better lens, a better like camera lens and shit like that. But I was just thinking maybe I should make, like an auto battler, a Blood Tournament auto battler. I can have that one map. Looks like Brawl Star now. This one, yeah, Brawl Star. Oh, Brawl Star. That's right. I need to have a look at that real quick. Brawl Star. Oh, Brawl Stars? Where is it? I want to see the actual Brawl Stars. Have you ever played Team Buddies on PlayStation 1? Let's have a look at that. I want to have a look at it. Give me a sec. Oops. Third capture. Okay, was it Team Buddies? PS1. Oh my god. I think I've seen this before. Whoa, why is it playing 16 times? Holy shit. I'll have a quick look at it because I do vaguely remember this. Or a version of this game, Team Buddies. 100 subscribers, 200,000 views. You take crates, put it in your base, make a different tier weapon depending on how many crates you collect, and destroy the enemy castle. Yeah, no, it does sound very, very familiar. Oh yeah, this is free for all as well. You could you can use the 4-player expansion fucking thing for the PlayStation 1, can't you? For this game, the 4 slot. I'm pretty sure this was actually 4 players. Yeah, I remember this game. It's so simple too. It's just so simple. Here comes another one running out. and those are bots. Those are bots trying to like grab shit for you. They're trying to work their way around, beat the fuck out of each other. Yeah. Yeah, I remember this game. Yeah. Where did he throw that one? Oh, he's about to die. He's about to die. Oh, he's gonna build a big one. Because if you build it 2 up, you build another dude. If you build it wide, you build something completely different. I can't remember exactly. It's been so long. He's building a Yeah, oh, there you go. Yeah, it's a Gatling gun. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, this game was so addictive. That's why I was thinking of a game that's very arcadey. That plays like Blood Tournament, that everyone can play because like from different regions, everyone can play it because because there'll be no latency. Like right, well, there will be latency. It's just um like because that's the good thing about Hearthstone and anything turn based or anything auto battling. You can verse anyone in the world, anyone. The servers shouldn't be that crazy as well. Like I'll allow lands, like a land version, like a land mode or option for the game for tournaments, because I'll have to write it down like a film. Like I'll have to write down the structure of what I want the game to be sometime. But right now I'm just slowly learning how to use Unreal Engine, just to make like a blood tournament type game, and an auto battler. Because to me, it doesn't seem like that should be hard. Like I can use free assets, I can build one map, and have reskins of that map in the future and shit, like, or have different types of shit going on. But yeah, so like that's what I was thinking, man. Okay, where are we going? Where am I? OBS. Go back to. Holy shit! I can't believe stream's almost over. I'm still gonna try and keep my streams at 3 hours a pop. I think tomorrow, what I'm gonna do for tomorrow's stream is sort of continue on my journey with Unreal Engine. And if you guys jump in and watch that, that's great. If not, then it doesn't matter. Because I do want to sort of record that journey of making, or just learning the engine, and then I'm gonna start slowly building this new game. Just tell Ashes of Creation to hurry the fuck up. I know. Oh, we're a window cap shot. Let's go back to. Oh, is it this one? No, that's not it. Unreal Editor. There we go. Then we could all migrate. Yeah, but yeah, I was just. Oops, that could be so loud. There we go. But yeah, so I'm just learning how all this shit works so I can eventually make my own auto battler game. And all the animations will be fairly simple. It's either people already have them that you can get for free, or I can just make my own fucking animations. The cool thing is that like one of my best friends' brother does he knows how to do like character design and 3D modeling and shit like that. So technically, I could get his help to make certain, at least very specific, either props, items, or weapons, or even creatures, and then I just add them to Unreal. So, but yeah, I thought I'd just give you guys, sort of let you in on pretty much what I'm thinking about doing. But I do reckon, I'm not gonna lie, I do reckon I could get something going. So, for the rest of this week, all I'm going to be doing is learning the Unreal Engine, like the very bare minimum of Unreal Engine. I'm going to finish this tutorial probably live on stream. And then I am going to slowly start building a new game. So, yeah, so that's what I was thinking. And then from there, who knows. But obviously, I'm going to be very serious about this one too. I'm going to be very serious because I do want to know what it's like to make a video game. I do want to know how hard it is. I do want to know, just so I can put myself in other people's shoes. Because every time like a dev team makes a game, it's such an accomplishment. Like even if there's bugs, even if there is bugs, like I can imagine their whole blueprint system would be fucking ridiculously big. Like for everything, trying to find exactly where these fucking bugs are could take a fucking few hours to let alone a day to figure out what the fuck is going on. So I can understand all that. Like that's just what I want to do. Like I want to understand what other game creators go through, because like I said, as a filmmaker, I know what other filmmakers can go like what they go through, and I tell you what, a lot of them struggle making a short film. Like I said, I've made over I've made over like 50 or so short films. I have a fucking web series that stopped during COVID, but we have like fuck, how many views do I have on that web series now? I'm gonna have a quick look on Facebook. Iron City. So Iron City, how many views do we have on Iron City? Where's the videos? Where the fuck did it go? More videos. So, oh shit. So we have 30,100 views on the very first episode of, because that was the heavily promoted one. We did so much promoting for that, and plus, our first episode of Iron City actually got a few awards, and it was very popular in America and India, and a few other places like that. Even Australia, actually a little bit in Australia for sure. Jesus. Oof. But yeah, I've done that, but I've also I've made 2 feature films of my own, and I've helped produced another 4 feature films. So I know what it takes to make a film and how long that process takes. Like making a feature film takes anything between 1 full year to maybe in terms of completion only. It's like between, like, so if you're independent, from script to screen, it's like 1 year. It's almost like a year process. So let's say you wrote a script in like 2 to 3 months, and then you got 1 month of pre-production, nearly 2 months pre-production, 3 months pre-production. Then you got 1 to 2 months. I would say try to keep it as 20 days only for filming a feature film of on a low budget. So that means that's the first half of the year. The second half of the year is after you finish the film. Let's say you filmed for 20 days maximum. You then take a break, but like, a couple weeks break, then start editing. Editing should take up anything between, if you're doing it every single day, editing, and you're doing like fucking 6 hours a day editing at the minimum, you will edit the film about, because if you can edit 5 minutes a day of footage, you are doing all right. Because normally to do 5 minutes of screen time to film it, anything 5 minutes worth would take most likely a day to shoot, of anything 5 minutes worth of screen time. So if you can translate that to editing and try and edit at least 5 minutes a day, like 5 minutes worth of footage a day, it doesn't sound like much, but if there's like visual effects, if there's audio shit you need to do, if you keep it at that rate, that means it should only really take you 20 days to do, again, right, for editing. But you can sort of take more time with editing, and from there take another bit of a break, because you don't want to just release your film straight away or put it into film festival straight away. You sort of want to simmer it. You sort of want to watch the film and see if there's any mistakes. Everything. Is there a light in the frame? Is there a boom mic in the frame? Can I see the camera person or any other crew member in mirrors or reflections? So you start going through all that shit, and you go through every single, like, almost frame by frame, everything, scene by scene, shot by shot, to make sure it's perfect, or as perfect as it can be. And then from there, you then start talking about where do you want to, well, you should know where you want to go in terms of film festivals. But if you have no idea, if you haven't picked out film festivals, then you sort of aim for the film festivals that you would like to see your film in, that, you know, that could have the same type of audience or the same type of genre that you made, and you try to go for that. Then from there, it's the marketing on Facebook. You go on Facebook and you go, hey, people, check out my trailer. Hey, people, do this, do that. And I'm making this, and you start doing all that self-promotion stuff and get your cast and crew members to share the same shit. Then from there, you put into film festivals, and then well, you do your private screening if you're gonna have one. And if you're not gonna have a private screening, then I'm guessing you're gonna have a premiere. So your premiere will most likely be at a film festival, and you just do it there, which could be like almost a year later after completion of the film. So that's literally the first year of your film, from script to screen, to then a year later. Then you got to do one full year of a film festival cycle. What do I mean by that? So film festivals cycle once a year, right? Like the film festival, they go mostly once a year. So you want to try and enter as many film festivals that you can. That's very targeted film festivals that are targeted to your type of film and your type of budget and genre, and level of experience. And you try to go through a whole year of that, and then maybe, if you're lucky, you can sell your film. And someone's interested in your film, a sales agent, a sales rep, a distribution company. And then if not, you self-distribute and shit like that. So like it takes, for a feature film, in terms of distribution, so from script to distribution, it's like 3 years. It's 2 to 3 years. Like, it's crazy. So, me explaining all that to you and translating it to a video game, how I see it is that so let's translate it. So I made a feature film that was in 1 to 2 locations. That took me about 14-15 days. Or I think it was 14 days to shoot. Yeah, it was like roughly 14 days of filming. 8 hours a day. And that was 2 locations. So how the way I see it is that if I translate that to making a video game, and if it's going to be an auto battler, creating the environment, creating the world should take a couple days. It should take about, in terms of as a base world, it should take a couple days, because I can always add to it later on. It should take a couple days. And then the very first combat between one of the same unit, so multiples of the same unit just attacking each other, that will probably take a couple days or maybe a week for me, because there'll be so many things I have to learn. But that being said, if I keep that at that time frame, and if I have a schedule of what the fuck I should be working on, I do believe I could create an auto battler game with at least direct connection. Like, I won't be able to have servers yet, because I don't want to fucking pay for servers. But I should be able to have a direct connection, like a direct connect IP multiplayer, or a host, or a hosting system where a player creates the fucking game. You join via IP for now. And then people can join into that lobby up to 8 players. Well, at first I think it'll just be 4 players for now. Well, technically on the alpha it'll be 2, but then scale up. Always got, I keep forgetting, you guys start small. And just have the same units fight each other and just see how that works. And then once I know how that works, then I can technically add everything else there, and then it should be quick. It should be a quick process. So that all being said, I should have an alpha of a game towards the end of this year. I would say towards the end of this year. Knowing how fucking slow I am. I'm very fast as a filmmaker, but as a game maker, this is the first time doing it, so I'll be very slow. Because I have to, like, memorize shit. But yeah, what do you guys think, man? Because I would love for you guys to sort of get involved, and I can just dish out on Discord, like, an alpha that people can just, like, either play against an AI or play against, like, one of their friends, and it can just be quick 1v1 just to sort of see if it feels good. If it feels good, and just your feedback and stuff like that. Because, like, I wouldn't mind making my own game, I think. But yeah, I want to see what I can do. Then after that, I'm gonna try and make a film, a 3D animation film, which I have more confidence in making a 3D animation film in Unreal Engine than I do making a fucking game. That's the difference. I could probably make a 3D animated film way quicker than a fucking game. But yeah. I was gonna be here to watch you and listen to you while I'm at work. Yeah, man. Like, cause I'm like I said, I've been thinking about it for the last how many weeks now? Last 2 weeks since Warcraft Rumble is sort of, like nothing's happening with Warcraft Rumble, so I'm sitting and going, what the fuck am I gonna do? And because I keep complaining about the fucking game and keep wondering why it takes so fucking long, then I'm sort of challenging myself to do what they do and make a video game, but also learn and be humbled. You know? Like, I want to learn and be humbled. And, you know, I just want to say, then I'll have the opportunity to then say, I've made a game in this amount of time. And if I find this, like, bugs and all this other shit, and try, I want to go through, their footsteps. I want to see what it's like to make a fucking video game. You know, I really do. And I know it's gonna be probably the most fucking painful thing I've ever gone through in terms of like, my mind's gonna fucking explode trying to actually build shit like this. But you never know until you try. You should just probably make great Blizzard films and let them hire you. Funny that you say that. Like, me and my best friend, we're pretty much he's written a it's not like there's a synopsis for a fan made StarCraft project for film, for like web series or film and all that. So obviously not going to go too much into it right now, but I do want to contact someone from the StarCraft division to see if we're allowed to borrow some assets. I think maybe. But yeah, no, but we're thinking about making a StarCraft. Well, obviously there is a teaser first, but we sort of want to make. He wants to make one episode, so I'll be pretty keen on that. So, damn sure. Creating a game solo will take a lifetime. You'll be surprised. Man. How long will that fire last, Mr. Gino? Oh, and here's how I see it. If I'm still making films right now, since I've been making films since 2009, and I'm still making films today, then my desire for video game creating will pretty much be the same. Just like how I keep going back to Dota, just like how all my other passions still exist. They just exist, and this is what I'm fascinated in. Like, how the way I see it is like game design and game making is no different than me also researching into, like, in terms of me. Like, I've always been fascinated in game creation. I never sort of went through with it because of filmmaking, but also the tools. It was much harder to make a game, in my opinion, back then compared to now. Thanks to like Unreal Engine 5 these days. But yeah, I think it's just easier now because the tools are much more accessible. And the freedom to learn too. Like, I don't have to go to a fucking university to learn game making, if you get what I mean. Like, there are people that have successfully done it independently by themselves, or with 2 or 3 people, or even a group of like 10. And but that's how it all starts, you know? Like, that's how it all starts. But yeah, man, like that's pretty much like how I see it, you know? But because I already have not a basic understanding, but it's because I know the terminology a bit already because of Warcraft 3. to me it makes sense, and all I gotta do is just figure out how the way it all connects together and how it all maps together. But that's about it, man. Like, that's pretty much how I can sort of, like, that's pretty much how, like, let's try to think. Like, right now, I could right now create a whole fucking UI. Like, the one thing I know for certain that I can do in this game, in Unreal Engine, I can make a really fancy UI. I could make a very fancy looking UI, for sure. Because all I need is After Effects. Because I can do it in After Effects and implement it through there. Or I can use probably another program and shit like that. But so like it's just because with After Effects, I learned After Effects through filmmaking, right? So I could translate that to either this or to something else. UI designer. So because if I go to the designer, I could add audio. I could technically add. I just gotta find where the fuck it is. Like, once I know how to actually bring shit into Unreal Engine, like PNGs, like some animations and stuff like that, once I know how to bring that in, I'll be able to map it and translate it easier for myself. Generic card save day is BlizzCon. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll just do it across the street. I'll go across the street, set up my own booth. But yeah, but like I said, right now I'm only just learning how to do very basic shit, and like I said, I'm starting off with the FPS. What's the tutorial called? The tutorial is called Unreal Sensei. It's just like a UE5 beginner tutorial, and it's just gonna go like it just goes through like the very basics and what shit means, pretty much. Like, I'm just gonna go through a couple of them, and then I'm going to start slowly building my game, I guess, like very slowly. But I've watched so many other content creators who have no experience in making video games attempt it. I'll say a lot of them do quit. But that's the same thing as filmmaking. A lot of people quit in filmmaking too. Like, it's crazy. Out of the 100 kids that went to my film school, I would say maybe fucking 7 of them are active in filming. And that's it. Out of the 100 that went when I was there, like, there's probably only 7 that are active today. It'll be the same thing as game design and game making and shit like that. Because we're like, most people will just funnel into small departments like UI, like multimedia, like animation, audio. Some of them to do with the actual scripting of certain events in the game. And they will specialize in that type of shit. So, and what I'm trying to do is learn the basics of every department of game creating, like just the bare minimum. And if I can do that, then fuck. Your input, that's for the mouse, I believe. That'll be for the mouse. Event begin play. Cast to player controller. That means as soon as I press play, as soon as I press the green button, it goes event begin play. Cast to player controller. Get the controller target is pawns to itself. So it's telling the engine what we're using. I'm using a keyboard and a mouse, and we're controlling myself, which is the character that we put in, like this fucking arms and a gun. And if it's valid, if it's not valid, it's like, for me, when it comes to learning, that's how the way I have to like keep seeing it. But I wouldn't be able to learn if I wasn't able to see what's actually happening when I press certain keys. Because when I start pressing certain keys, like it'll trigger all the events. It'll trigger all of them, and it'll tell me exactly what's actually happening. And that's pretty much how the way I'm going to be learning most of the engine, is seeing it actually play out, which is crazy, fucking crazy. I'm trying to figure out. I totally forgot how the fuck am I supposed to. There was a way to literally see all this shit work. Now I don't know where it is. Oh, here we go. So if I do this, go back here. Oh, see, there we go. Yeah, see, now it's working. So I'll shrink. Okay, so that's how that shit works. So let's say I'll go back to the game target here, shit, right? Where are we? Character. So let's say I go to all this shit. So that's my movement. That's my camera. And that's just input. So, and that's jumping. So keep note of where all that shit is. So technically, debug. Go back to the game. See how I'm moving the mouse? That tells you that it's active. I'll take my hand off the mouse, it's inactive. I'll move up and back, left and right, and that's the keyboard. So it literally tells you what's actually fucking happening. Jump. Pressing jump now. See how it's like all red and it's triggered now? So press F. Hello chat, hello chat, hello chat. But yeah, like it tells you what's actually happening. And when I'm shooting, that's the left, like the very bottom is the left. It says left click. And it's going through a sequence of events and patterns and animations and stuff like that. So to me, it makes sense when I can visually look at it. And it really makes a fucking lot of sense. I'm starting my own project as well. Let me know when Kickstarter begins. Oh god. I'm starting my own project as well. I build machines, but now I'm learning PLC programming to build controllers for all conventional machines in the direction of a smart factory in the next 10 like yeah, like an automated factory. Smart factory, yeah. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Like automation, like how long has automation existed for? You could make an argument that automation existed, man, maybe in BC times. Like what do I mean by BC and all that type of shit? Like early civilization. Automation, so if there's a river and you have that fucking thing with the wheel that helps grind wheat, you can do it that way. Or if you have like a fucking windmill and anything like that, that's automation. That is still considered automation. So sorry, I'm just like redoing this real quick. Where the fuck are we here? Oops. Go back to UI designer. This change respect to. But yeah, automation is very interesting for like human civilization in general. How much percent of automation? For the longest time, we're just an era of automation. How much percent of automation? The end goal is always 99% automation. There is no 100% since someone. Yeah, no matter what. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's absolutely correct, because no matter what, there needs to be the 1% needs to be the input. Like no matter what, that is the input. That is the one that begins it. That's the one that, you know. So no matter what, it can never be full 100% automation. Yeah, that's right. Absolutely correct, man. You know what's crazy? Wasn't there a way to use Chat GPT? So wait, so Chat GPT. Wasn't there a way to use Chat GPT to help you design a blueprint system for Unreal Engine? Wasn't there fucking... Like, doesn't that exist right now? I'm gonna have a look. Chat GPT. OpenAI, here we go. You can download the app now, holy shit. What blueprint system will make my character move in Unreal, or move forward in Unreal Engine 5? Let's see if it actually puts it all together. Oh my god, it tells you how to fucking do it. What the fuck? Look at this. Look at this shit. I just... Hold on. It just tells you from like start to finish. Holy fucking shit. On how to like do something from scratch. Let's go to ChatGPT. Look at this. I typed in what blueprint system will make my character move forward in Unreal Engine 5. Like in Unreal Engine 5, making a character move forward typically involves several steps, including setting up a blueprint to handle. So it tells you how it works through. To handle input from a player and applying it to the movement to the character. Here's the basic outline of how you can achieve this. Setting up a character blueprint. Create a character blueprint. Go to content browser. Right click. Let's see if that works. Like, go to content browser. Right click and set. Blueprint class. That's what I've been learning. I'm just gonna do it off camera real quick. So I needed to go content browser. Content browser. So I have to go to a first person content drawer, which is a content browser, and then I go right click, select blueprint class. Oh, there it is, blueprint class. Can't even fucking speak. And then it goes, and what does ChatGPT say? Choose character parent class. Ooh, it's there. Edit the character blueprint. Open newly created blueprint in the event graph. You'll set up the logic for movement. Event graph, there it is. And then, oh my god. Yeah, it literally tells you how to fucking do everything from fucking scratch. Go to edit. So go to edit project settings input. So handling input setup. Go to edit project settings and then input. Okay, let's see what it says. Let's go to edit project settings input. Okay, I'm at that. Oh, do I have to like? Can I search for it? Where is it? Input. Okay, where are we? ChatGPT, help me. Oh, edit project settings input. Edit project settings and then input. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Input. Input. Engine input. And then what does it tell me to do next? E.g., add new action mapping. Example, move forward. So if I just type in move forward. Oh. Movement accepting radius allows strafing. Oh. If I tick it, it means false. You know what's funny? There's actually people have made add-ons to make shit like this even easier. So it's just automatically there. What else does ChatGPT say? Assign a key, add new action mapping, move forward. Oh, action mapping, okay. So I'll go to edit, I'll go to project settings, just go to input, Where are we? Input. I don't think you have to do it from there, to be honest. Like, go to fucking project settings. No. Why don't I just go right click and then okay, so let's say I just go right click, add new action mapping. So right click, action mapping. I think it's telling me how to do it directly from fucking scratch. That's handling the input. Wait, implementing movement. Content browser. Right click is up. Yep. Open newly created blueprint. In the event graph, you'll set up a new logic for the movement. Okay. Add new action mapping. Example, move forward. Assign a key. So I reckon if the more I go through tutorials and learn how to do shit from scratch, then it'll make all this shit from Chat GPT make sense. Get forward vector. Get forward. Yeah. New chat. Can I get by following these steps, you should be able to create a basic character movement setup in Unreal Engine using Unreal Engine 5 using blueprints. Adjustments may be needed based on your specific game mechanics and requirements. I wonder if it can tell you how to make a fucking full-on RTS. Wait, what is a basic blueprint for making a RTS game in Unreal Engine 5? I want to see what it says. Creating a... Okay, let's let this finish. It's gotta go through the whole fucking thing. Jesus, it's still going. Okay, I think it's just it comes down to the game mode of RTS. Creating a basic blueprint setup for RTS real-time strategy game in Unreal Engine 5 involves several key components to handle unit selection, movement, basic interaction. Here's a simplified outline to get you started. Create a unit blueprint. Create a new unit blueprint class based on actor or pawn, which will be most likely it will be the pawn. Add components such as static mesh and for visualization, and other components like sphere collision for selection. Oh yeah, you see, like it's all making sense. Three actually. Implement selection logic. Add logic responding to mouse clicks for selection. Like use the on-clicked event to toggle selection. Change the material or highlight effect when selected. Oh, so that's like, you know, if the units get highlighted when you do select it or not. Movement logic. Use simple move to location node for basic pawn point-to-point movement. Alternatively, implement custom movement logic using vector calculations. Oh no, fuck that shit. And add a, yeah, nah, that's that'd be a little bit harder. RTS player controller blueprint. Add a player controller blueprint. Create a blueprint class player controller. Input handling, input axis, move forward, move right, camera panning. Oh yeah, okay, so that's for the camera actual, like for the map and all that type of shit. That's crazy. RTS game mode blueprint. Create one game mode blueprint. Create blueprint class game mode initialization. Set up initial game state including spawning units and other initial. Wait, this is gonna do that as well? Handling unit selection commands. Because technically, you could just isolate this and go, how do I get units to spawn in for RTS Unreal Engine, like, you know, that, and you just isolate it specifically. Either that, or you just go to YouTube and find out how someone else did it. Store selected units in an array of data structure. Update visuals affect outline color for selected units. Handling and selection commands. This is like very basic. It's just telling you like what you should get started with and what and how to get started with, like in terms of UI, movement, and the actual game mode itself. And just how to control units. So that's fucking interesting, man. It's so interesting. That is so interesting that ChatGPT can sort of do this. Like that's fucking wild, man. Because then all you need to do is looking at basic. If you're looking at basic shit, you look at what ChatGPT said, and then you sort of just slowly go, okay, this is what I need to achieve in the Unreal Engine. I need to do this, and that. I'll look on YouTube at the same time and see how other people did it, and then you just start slowly piecing it all together. And I think that's a really cool way of learning, man. In terms of learning from AI and learning from other humans and other people who've made the fucking game. That's that's so crazy to me. Interesting but crazy that you can just do that now. Because there wasn't really a tutorial, right? On oops, let's just get out of this blueprint. Delete that one. Yes, delete it, yes. Yeah, just like because back then there wasn't really a video tutorial or anything like that. You had to go to uni. You had to go to school pretty much to fucking learn this shit. But now you don't have to do it. Well, I would say, you know, if you were to do it at such a higher level, you probably then would want to go to uni. You know, you definitely want to have like a degree in something. I'm back making sure so I can fight you, pew pew. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, 1, 2. Let's go. R1. That was it, man. But that's all we'll learn so far on how to do. But tomorrow, let's see. How do I join? I don't know how to do that yet. No, so like so I've been talking to chat about what my plans are moving forward for Twitch and streaming and shit like that. Because we're coming close to the end of the stream now. So I wanted to sort of walk in the same footsteps of not the same footsteps. I just like I want to know what it feels to make a video game. I want to know how difficult it really is, and you know, I sort of want to see how the way it's done myself. To a lot of people, obviously, this sounds crazy, especially when you're trying to do it by yourself. But I don't think it's not impossible because I look on YouTube, I see other people fucking make games solo, or 2 people and shit like that, or 3 or 4, whatever. But they're making like platformers and like making platformer games, like simple mobile phone platformer games or simple platformer games. If you're a really good artist, then you can pretty much do everything, right? Like if you're gonna make it 2D. But for me, what I want to make is a auto battler. I want to make an auto battler that resembles that is a mix between Blood Tournament from Warcraft 3. Yeah, mix from Blood Tournament, Art of War, what the fuck it's called? Can't remember the subtitle is. And yeah, so Blood Tournament specifically, I want to make it sort of roughly like it. Because you can choose different classes. So you choose a different race, choose 1 or 3 heroes of that race. That is very specific. That spawns very specific units. There's like 4 islands where, as soon as the round starts, so you build the unit. Because I'm not sure if you can watch it back. I don't give a fuck. But like, but you can check it out for yourself. Like, check out Blood Tournament on YouTube, which is from Warcraft 3. Now I can't just go out and copy the exact same thing. I have to make it my own. I have to like do my own like spin on it, which I pretty much will. But I figured an auto battler will be much more simple because I can make. Because I do believe by the end of this year I could have like an alpha where it's just 1-on-1 for now, an auto battler, like round, like turn-based specific auto battler. So because then anyone in the world can play each other, anyone in the world can verse each other, you know. So like that's what I was thinking. Like yeah, like that's pretty much like what I've been thinking, you know. Um, and I'm not gonna lie, like I don't think it's too difficult. I really don't think it's too difficult. Because there's one thing for certain that I know how to do is I know how to create maps in Unreal Engine, as in create a world, use assets, create a world, and create a like pretty much a map. It's just I don't know how to make a game. I can do a level design. I don't know how to fucking do anything else. But if I'm realistic, I can't just go out and make a massive fucking MMO, an open world game. I can't just go out and make, for instance, Lost Kingdoms. Like for you, I can't just go out and make a giant FPS fucking shooter. In order for me to be super realistic, I have to think very small scale. I need to think about one map only. I need to think about, at first, in terms of an alpha version of the game, spawn a very limited amount of units, like in your one melee, one ranged, and one spellcasting unit, and go from there. You know, one race, one hero each that do the exact same fucking thing, and just go from there. That's when I guess the game will be at its most balanced because it'll be really that. But you, like, especially where a game you can sort of add onto it in the future if it gets if people play it and gets popular, like it can be, you can just add to the game. You can add different styles of maps. You can add different bosses in the middle of the map that you can fight eventually. Yeah, man. It just needs to be fun. It just needs to be fun. It shouldn't go for a crazy long time, like an hour and shit like that. Like in this day and age, most people will have games that go for, like when you go to play Counter-Strike, you know you're gonna be in Counter-Strike for a match for maybe roughly 30 minutes to an hour. When you go into Dota, you know you're gonna be on average in a game for 35 minutes to 45 minutes. If you go into obviously Warcraft Rumble, you know you're gonna be there for at least 5 minutes. You go into Pokemon Unite, it's 10 minutes. You know, at the, well, it's always gonna be 10 minutes. Heroes of the Storm, most maps that go for 12 to 15 minutes, sometimes 20. So those are the things I need to think about. Those how long should this auto battler go for? Auto chess, like Hearthstone Battlegrounds goes for like almost 30 fucking minutes, nearly 40 minutes per match. And an auto chess, like in League of Legends and Dota, both their versions, they go for 30 minutes to 40 minutes as well. So I think that's what I gotta aim for, is roughly at 30 to 40 minutes of gameplay. Because I definitely don't want it to go for fucking ever. There needs to be a way to sort of end the game, and eventually natural selection will happen in the game anyways, where natural selection mean not people killing each other like in real life, is more like natural selection where some players will be better than the others, some better, you'll probably have a better combination. So yeah, maybe like 2v2v2, like, you know, fatal 4-way like teams, like 2-player teams co-op versing each other. I think that'll be much more nicer because the combinations would be much better. And that's thinking way ahead. See, I keep fucking going. I do the same mistake as other people, thinking way ahead. I need to think about the small scale, about the 1v1 for now, getting the shit to actually work. But yeah, oh fuck, there's an ad in process. But yeah, I think tomorrow I will continue. I'm just gonna be chilling, so I'll be chatting, but I'm not gonna be chatting that crazy amount. Because tomorrow I sort of want to continue on doing more development of well, working my head around this tutorial of FPS, and fuck around with the FPS. So I sort of want to do that live on stream, so people can see what I'm sort of learning, and then I can sort of talk back to you guys and talk about what I've learned, and hopefully it's actually sticking. I think I'll do that for the rest of this week. I think by maybe next week, by maybe Friday next week, I should be starting to develop, I guess, a level for the game that I want to play, for the game that I want to do in RTS. But I'll do some research on the weekend on how to do that, how to start like a basic auto battler, I guess, and go from there. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna jump off. It's been 3 hours. I'm extremely tired from work, and been applying for my UK citizenship, so that's been a fucking headache. And I'm just pretty fucking tired, so I'm just gonna jump off, rest, go back to work tomorrow, and then come back and stream again. But tomorrow we're gonna go through, well, I'll be fucking around building this tutorial shit.